Welcome to the Sinister Dimension, where we create videos about the most horrifying stories. Today, we will delve into a real unsolved haunting tale that will make you uncomfortable, named The Disappearance of Cindy Song. Cindy was a young and beautiful 21-year-old Penn State University student studying environmental engineering and loved by everyone who knew her. Her family and friends described her as the life of the party, always ready to make others laugh. However, on Halloween night in 2001, Cindy's life turned dark and mysterious. She attended a party at the Players nightclub in State College, Pennsylvania, and everything seemed to be going great. She was enjoying herself with her friends, dancing the night away and having a blast. But when the time came to leave the club, things started to turn sinister. Cindy left the club alone, and her friends saw her walking out and heading toward her apartment, which was only a few blocks away. However, she never made it back home that night. Her friends grew worried and contacted the police, who launched an extensive search for her. Unfortunately, despite their best efforts, they could not find any leads or clues to Cindy's whereabouts. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and Cindy's case went cold. Her family and friends were devastated, and they put up posters and flyers all over the town, hoping that someone would come forward with information about her disappearance. But it seemed as though Cindy had vanished into thin air. The town was in shock and disbelief when, 2 years later, a construction worker stumbled upon a human skull in a remote area of Rothrock State Forest, located around 10 miles from State College. The police immediately launched an investigation and searched the area, discovering more human remains that were later identified as belonging to Cindy Song. The discovery of Cindy's remains raised more questions than answers. How did she end up in the middle of the forest, miles away from her home? Who was responsible for her murder? Why did they dispose of her body in such a remote location? These questions and more haunted the residents of State College, and the case became one of the most perplexing and disturbing in the town's history. Before we continue with the sinister turn of this story, hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more videos about dark, unsolved cases. To this day, Cindy's case remains unsolved, and her killer or killers are still at large. The case continues to haunt the town and its residents, and many wonders if justice will ever be served for Cindy. Some people even believe that Cindy's spirit still lingers in the forest, seeking justice for her untimely death. There have been numerous reports of strange noises and unexplained phenomena in the area where her remains were found. Some have even reported seeing the ghostly figure of a young woman wandering alone in the woods. Others believe that Cindy's death was linked to the occult or dark ritual. Her disappearance on Halloween night and the location where her remains were found has led some to speculate that her killer was involved in some macabre ceremony. Whatever the truth may be, the disappearance and murder of Cindy Song is a cautionary tale that serves as a reminder of the dangers we can all face. It is a chilling, heartbreaking story that we will never forget. The pain that Cindy's family and friends must have felt is unimaginable, and we can only hope that someday justice will be served and that her killer or killers will be brought to justice. But until then, Cindy's memory will continue to haunt those who hear her story, and we will never forget the tragedy that took her life too soon. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, we are sure you will like the video on the screen now even more.